2014 at Clash tournaments. Let them know, because nobody deserves to miss this.
Whew. We're going to give a quick shout out to all our sponsors.
Yeah.
We've got, Biscuit, could you just bring out sponsors?
Always.
Don't have them all off the top of my head, unfortunately.
Yeah, we want to mention Play Asia, bringing Apex to you.
Yes, Play Asia.
CEO,
Twitch TV.
Long Island Street Pass.
Gunner Glasses.
Skull Candy, Gaming Planetronics, Gaming and Combat Network.
Game Underground, Overclocked Remix. Elgato Gaming. Screw Attack, Smashboards, just everyone is Megabus. Megabus.
Yeah.
Shout out to Megabus. CT
Gaming.
Megabus.
Yeah.
Clash Tournaments loves you, Megabus. If any Megabus representatives are watching, actually the whole Smash community loves you. We use your services all the time to go to out-of-region tournaments. I can name at least 50 to 100 players who came to this tournament because of Megabus.
Yep,
Shout out to my boy T.O. Joe. Definitely rode the Megabus down here at the beginning of the weekend, and we'll be taking it home tomorrow. So, if you guys want to hook it up with some $1 tickets, I'm down to go anywhere. I'll rock the Megabus attire.
All right. It looks like we will not be, I wanted to say we won't be wasting any time going into this next step, but everybody wanted to admire Rob's fine physique. But now it looks like we have all picked our proper characters. We got Nick Riddle on ZeRo Suit Samus, Shaky rocking the foe tag on his Ness, and then of course ZeRo on Meta Knight and Chibo on Rob. And we are striking, and Battlefield is the game one, breaking the streak of Smashville. Hopping right into the game.
All right, so we're going to Battlefield for game one. Probably the first time we've seen that happen on the stream. Yep, everything else was played on Smashville, I believe. And, wow, green team just holding it down right now. ZeRo trying to chase Nick Riddle with his back to the edge, but, responds with a dash attack and reclaims center stage. Chibo on the ropes all the way up there, taking a really early beating to Shaky.
Huge combos going on to ZeRo right now. The green team being very dominant. The shield pressure coming out from ZeRo. I'm waiting for him to get on the ground and watch the up B start coming out because he's not having any more of this.
And Shaky back to 5% with a little healing. Oh, man. Green team is looking great right now.
They're up by 200% right now.
Oh, my God. ZeRo almost dying to that one. And that will do it. Wow, Shaky at ZeRo. He has not been touched, technically.
Tickled a little at best.
Ness is just like, all those times you hit me? Yeah, that doesn't count, bro. ZeRo does not convert that into a gimp. Shaky is way too smart for that.
Chibo gets hit. Starting a smash attack. Unfortunately, it wasn't exactly where we needed him to be to convert that into a stock.
ZeRo Suit all the way up there, uses her down B to get some more vertical momentum and try to escape ZeRo's juggle, but ZeRo knows this matchup too well from his time playing Salem, his CT brethren. Great forward air pressure by Shaky, and he kills Chibo with that down smash.
Wow. Very rare. I mean, Ness isn't exactly known to struggle with having KOs, but a rare option coming out to take Chibo's stock. Nick Riddle does drop the stock. Shaky at 92. So he's going to need to find... Wow, very nice. I like how Foe was able to realize that Nick Riddle wasn't able to pick up that combo, and he picked it up himself.
Yes, definitely so much team awareness, so much team coverage by these guys.
Now, blue team does have the stage control right now, and that's a really big deal because Shaky needs to get to the ground with Nick Riddle so that they can find a way to separate the blue team.
And that's going to be...
off.
Wow, great gyro by Chibo.
I like how he went for the understage follow-up tonight. That was nice.
Yeah, just in case they tried to go off stage to escape one. Or I don't know, it looked like he may have missed his jump. But either way, Shaky finally going down after so much healing, and ZeRo is on his last stock.
And you can see right there the team synergy between ZeRo and Chibo working together to make sure they weren't able to get off that healing on Shaky so that ZeRo could get that finish. However, ZeRo on the last stock means that he's going to have to pull out a remarkable upgrade from earlier this game
Nick Riddle
clutch us out, being down a stock.
Nick Riddle showed some expert matchup knowledge there where he went for a full hop up air approach on Chibo. Against tall characters, ZeRo Suit can really get away with a lot of crazy stuff. And a ground level up air, that could be the start of big things, and it's safe pressure for her. So big shout outs to Nick Riddle and just using that up air that we were just talking about. Shaky healing a good 15% off of that one.
Now ZeRo's at 74, but he was able to put quite a bit of damage down onto, he gave fire column.
Getting these heals in. Shaky with this durability. Oh man, he's sitting pretty halfway done with the second stock. Meanwhile, Chibo and ZeRo are both on their last ones. Gives Nick Riddle the edge. Slowly breaks with the down B. Oh! Trades with down air.
Soft spot down air. Won't quite be it.
Almost was something to really scream for. And wow, Shaky just not leaving this mid% range as ZeRo is already eliminated. I really don't like Chibo's odds. What are they going to make out of this? They've got him on the edge. Will they hog it? Or no, they're just going to go for the heal. Smart play, smart play.
Safe and smart. I mean, there's more than one way for this team to increase their lead.
Right, yeah, for sure. They definitely don't have to do that solely by attacking. Shaky kind of playing around with some PK Thunder. Nick Riddle's, meanwhile, just handling Chibo himself.
And I think that'll be it for this
yeah,
game one.
This is definitely going to be the end of game one. Maybe they're going to try to run Chibo out of fuel or just go for an awesome kill setup.
I think right now they're just going to mess around with it.
The most electrifying team right now. All these Paralyzers and PK Thunders. Wow. Solid game one.
ZeRo's going to have to figure out something else to hold on to his stocks a little bit longer. I think that they definitely could take the game two, especially on a counter pick stage. But ZeRo's going to, you know, not be so fragile in the early game. He was the first person to drop both his first and last stock, and he's going to have to be a little bit more tanky. I know Chibo usually plays the main tank role here, but the pressure is just too much, and the kill potential is just too much for Chibo to have, you know, to be guaranteed to have a stock for ZeRo to borrow. So ZeRo's going to have to figure out a way to hold on to his own.
Absolutely, yep. Chibo can't do all the tanking work. You know, Meta Knight definitely has some responsibility to survive. Can't just completely rush in there. But it wasn't even looking like ZeRo was getting punished for rushing in and being too aggressive. It was looking that he was just being overwhelmed by the incredible teamwork of Samus, or Zero Suit Samus, and Ness.
Yeah, and he had a long spree in the middle of his second stock with great momentum. He was able to apply a lot of pressure to both Zero Suit Samus and Ness simultaneously. However, you know, that early kill just coming from down, dropping that first stock early, so everybody's accumulating damage at the same time, but he's down a stock, meaning that, you know, he's just behind the entire match, and then of course he drops his final stock first. Was a little too much to overcome because in that 2v1 situation, Rob was not able to clutch it out, and of course it's really, really difficult to take out Zero Suit and Ness in the 2v1 because of the fact that Ness can go in, and then if he gets a single hit on you, he can trade, he can heal off any damage traded with you for free.
Right.
So it's just a little bit much. But going into game two, we're hovering over Halberd, which is ZeRo's favorite stage. I'm surprised it was not banned. But
it's his own ship, man.
Yeah.
That home field advantage. Now, one of the greatest things about Chibo and ZeRo's team normally is that, you know, the centerpiece of their defense and their coverage is ZeRo can bum rush while Chibo just backs him up with full screen projectiles. But that sort of play doesn't exactly work against this team that has such a strong punish game. Zero Suit and Ness, they do so much damage, can kill you at such low percents. You know, a more mobile, a more in-your-face kind of coverage from a character like Wario would probably be optimal for ZeRo, you know, to be partnered with to deal with this. But instead, you know, Rob has a bit too much of a passive coverage style. It's not, you know, it's not disruptive enough to stop the massive momentum train that is Zero Suit and Ness in this team. And Nick Riddle and Shaky specifically, because no standard grade Zero Suit and Ness can even come close to accomplishing this.
Absolutely, and you also have to take into account Ness can also heal off of that full screen laser. Uh-oh, ZeRo gets the gift onto Nick Riddle. Nick
Riddle going out very early. Bo using the transparent stage to get through. That's going to be very useful for all these players. I guess Zero Suit the least so out of all of them. She's the most dependent on recovering to the edge, but yeah, being able to float through the bottom of this transformation of the stage is crucial, and it's definitely a big part of why ZeRo picked it. Oh, Shaky going for some PK Thunder 2 stuff, but Chibo knows and just smacks him with the forward air.
You can definitely see, due to the transformation of the stage, Zero Suit was not able to get a lot of early game momentum off her item pieces here, as many of them were left behind. In addition to the fact that during that, you know, that first part, the first main part where they're flying around in the sky,
Chibo with some great edge guarding and ZeRo right there to cover him.
The more aerial-based characters of Rob and Meta Knight are really able to take advantage. Now I feel that Ness and Zero Suit Samus will have a much better time in this part of the stage, but the momentum is already in favor of blue team.
Yes, 6 stocks to 4, and Nick Riddle very close to losing one himself. Oh, but Chibo goes out, making it slightly closer. But yeah, that early kill on Nick Riddle honestly was a big momentum changer. They say, you know, we're resilient enough to not let game one get to us that much. Great back there by Chibo.
Great down smash by Shaky, putting ZeRo into the sky. However, ZeRo's only at 93, now 105. ZeRo can't kill him vertically with an up air, as can Ness, if they're able to launch him.
Oh, ZeRo escaping that
That's
pressure
back
with
throw.
a nair out of shield.
And there goes ZeRo's first stock. That'll put everybody down to at least 2 stocks remaining. Of course, Nick Riddle only at 1 stock left. He will have a stock to share from Shaky at this rate. However, they have to make sure they're able to heal Shaky. Otherwise, taking that stock won't be too advantageous in terms of generating an advantage.
CT Chibo just taking the opportunity to style on his own stream. He's a lot more in there than he was previously. Oh, that was almost really scary for ZeRo. Fortunately, he managed to get in there and disrupt Ness. Ends up taking a stock from him.
And that's huge because Ness dropping this stock is exactly what the blue team needed to secure that 4-stock lead.
Yes.
Had they taken ZeRo's stock and ZeRo was able to borrow stock from Ness and then heal the Ness, it would have been almost gaining a stock. But at this point, you know, it's looking very glum. Nick Riddle at 131 unrecoverable %, and ZeRo still at 2 stocks remaining.
Now, we have seen some super clutch play in doubles from these Floridians, and I don't know, do Shaky and Nick Riddle have it in them to pull this one off?
I mean, you have to remember, they have some very devastating combos. Down smash, footstool, up B combo. Their signature combo would kill Rob even at this %.
Yes, and they also benefit from the low ceiling on Halberd, but so does Meta Knight, who can kill you deceptively low with up air now. And Rob.
Rob underneath a lot of pressure. His damage is racking up. 67 is not where he wants to be, and he has to make sure he doesn't accidentally kill ZeRo. But as long as ZeRo has this extra stock, it makes things very confident.
Oh, Chibo trying to have that snipe assist, but wow, ZeRo just goes out.
And Nick Riddle hanging on to that stock. He's been at a very high % for quite some time now, over a minute.
Playing very avoidant and great survival DI by Shaky 2 times in a row, surviving the grounded up B from ZeRo. And wow, that could be it! This could be it! These Floridians, man, they are so clutch. Oh, no way! Now Shaky is way healthy, 75%. Oh, man, gets the up air punish. Now he's going to go close to ZeRo, 45, man. Oh,
I'm very
This is like an
disappointed.
auction going down.
Up throw. An instant up throw was what ZeRo needed. But now this is a fairly close game. Of course, Meta Knight having the matchup advantage here against Ness, but nothing.
Oh, no, he messes up! Oh,
the stage transport just in time.
Boundary was just a bit too far away to finish off ZeRo with that back throw. Maybe 1 or 2 pummels could have sealed the deal.
Remember, this is a loser's bracket, so ZeRo's tournament life is on the line with this stock at 130%.
1 grab is all he needs, but then again, once ZeRo gets his hands on
it.
Oh, fuck! I mean, I'm sorry, Shaky.
ZeRo.
The tag is so misleading. I'm sure I've called him foe mistakenly a couple times. My bad. Apologies. Shaky, wow,
just knocking out everything. But as much as I want to give it a Shaky, you can't forget Nick Riddle holding on to that final stock for so long. Able
His
to
survival.
just take it out, make everybody chase him, and still hang on just to survive.
Nick Riddle was the first to die that match. He just refused to give it up, man. That was beautiful play. Wow.
And then able to come in the end and restore Shaky's health back up all the way to 45%, allowing him to confidently take out ZeRo in the end. What a comeback. And once again, Florida just showing exactly how clutch they are.
Yes, indeed. Oh, that was excellent play, man. And now we're about to kick off winners finals, I believe.